What's up, fam? This is Iris McKnight, Trips to the Moon with Iris McKnight, produced by the Moon Visuals. Today we got Zion Lion up in this. Is an instrumentalist from Freedom Park. Can you tell the people who you are?
The name is Zion Lion, but my mom called me Anati. Yeah. I'm a multi-instrumentalist, play a couple of instruments, but I'm more in love with this horn right here. Yeah.
Alright, so what do we call this one for the people out there who don't know?
So this one is a trumpet. Yeah, this is a trumpet. It was one of the first brass instruments to be designed. And the saxophone was designed 8 years later, so yeah, it's really old.
Shit, that's crazy. I never knew that. You see, you can learn some history up in here too. So, hey, dog, as an instrumentalist in like the hip hop community, do you ever get like the recognition, or like do ever artists call you up to like make them instruments, or is it something that's hard or something that's shunned upon since there's these instruments made with machines and whatnot?
You know, surprisingly enough, I do jazz. I'm a jazz homie.
Oh.
I did jazz at school. That's before I dropped out, but we'll get there. So basically, I do jazz, but surprisingly enough, I've been having like a lot of rappers, contacting me, asking, and we've been doing a lot of projects, together. Yeah.
So far, have you ever, is there a project that has dropped that you would say most of the instruments there were by you?
No, but there is a project that is yet to drop.
Oh.
And to part there, yeah.
Oh, you mind telling us who you've worked with so far?
Yeah, I've worked with Tapsy. I've worked closely with Tapsy. He's Tapsy the Pro.
Yeah.
He's a producer and a rapper. I worked on his upcoming EP. It's titled Regain.
Yeah.
Yes, I worked on the title track Regain. It's an interlude. It's really nice. I've worked with other artists like Believe. Yeah, everybody knows Believe here in Freedom Park.
Yeah.
If you're a resident here, you got to know Believe. I worked with him just yesterday. That was yesterday. I worked with Prince Lania as well. Yeah.
That's fucking dope, bruh. Honestly, I didn't expect you to be working with so much people, because in all my years, like since I've been into music, I've never like really met an instrumentalist, someone who actually plays an instrumentalist. And it's crazy to say that you actually play jazz, but now you're more into the hip hop scene.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Freedom Park or the Hood actually should have more facilities for people who play instruments and things like that? Because I'm sure there are more talented people like you out there.
Definitely, man. I think that's what we need, actually. Because I think music is one of the ways you groom kids, It gives them the right upbringing,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I actually bought some instruments for my little siblings, because they're wasting time in the streets, they're getting into trouble. So it's better to teach them something, something that, because it's like an investment.
Yeah.
You can never forget music unless you fall and you bump your head and then you got amnesia.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you can never forget music. Because I played the trumpet when I was 11.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped for some time. I came back, and I just I continued, like I never left, because you never forget. It's like driving. So yeah, I think we need more facilities, for kids. Yeah.
Alright, so do you actually study for this thing, or it's something that you learned like in the street?
I studied for it for maybe 3 years. Went to music school, but it was boring because they were not practical enough for me.
Yeah.
They gave me a book and they told me to play what's written as it is, nothing more, nothing less. And to me, that was just boxing my creativity, because I believe I can do way better. I can do more.
So you're more of a Beethoven.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah, because playing what's there, that's, in simple words, that's stupidity. They were practically saying I'm stupid, I cannot do more.
Yeah, you cannot do your own.
Yeah, so that's why I left. Yeah.
Oh, like that's dope. I didn't expect that to be the answer. That's like crazy, bro. Don't let anybody box you into any situation. It may seem hard, but as they say, the hardest choices actually come up with the like greatest pleasures. You'll never know what you get. You have to make sacrifices for greatness. So I hear, have you ever performed like in a setting, like not even a formal setting, but like have you ever performed? Do you ever get called for shows or something like that?
I used to, but that was when I was playing back then. when I was still at school, because we would get booked, play orchestras and all that stuff. And then I stopped, and then I started playing. Like, I'm more of a jam session guy. I just like play. I always carry this around.
Yeah.
I love to be around musicians, creating all the time. Because I believe that's nice. Better than going out there. Performing is nice.
Yeah.
It's nice, but I think it's more when when you can understand your own creativity more. When you are in a comfortable space. So yeah.
Okay, that's crazy. So how would you say music has changed your life?
Music has changed my life drastically, bro. Because I think if I had not, I thank my mom for that, for forcing me into music school.
Oh, so you were kind of forced.
Yeah, I was forced at 11. I was forced to take the trumpet, go to music. Every Saturday I go to so I was going to school 7 days a week, but at that time I hated it, because I would come to school on Mondays and the teacher asked us, what were you doing, over the weekend? And they'd be like, we went to play soccer, we went swimming. I was at school. I hated it, but if I had not taken that route, I wouldn't be where I am today.
I feel you. That's beautiful, bro. To think something that was enforced upon you now is something that you are actually grateful for.
Now they're actually forcing me to stop playing because I'm making nice.
That's crazy, but at least you're making beautiful music, bro. So, do you put your music out? Do you ever like shoot maybe performances and whatnot and put your music out there for the people to listen? Because at the end of the day, as an artist, this is something I've seen. I always ask every artist who's on here this question. Do you actually drop your music? Because this is something that we see as upcoming artists. Most people just make music just to put it away, and that's not like the beauty of art. Beauty is to be seen. It must be seen. And also, you can't just play the trumpet for free. You have to get paid and like use it as a stepping stone to get out the hood and whatnot. So are you putting any music out there?
As I was saying, I'm not ready to put my own music. I'm willing to work with artists who I know they will drop their stuff, but me, I'm not ready because I don't want to give people something that's, that was rushed, I want something perfect, I feel like it's a matter of spiritual balance, you've got to be in the same level with your music, understand, what you're going to do before you drop it so that people will understand it, so I have not dropped it. I probably won't drop anytime soon, but there will be some music dropping from other artists that are featured.
Okay, can you list some of the artists that have dropped the music that you worked with them now, so we can put the links down there so the people can hear what you can do?
I've worked with the artists that have dropped are not from Freedom Park. They're from mostly Soweto.
Yeah.
DK. I've worked with Major Trap. He dropped it was a mixtape, I think. I just worked on a couple of songs. I didn't bother asking. I think it was a mixtape a couple of months ago. And Rough Diamond, it was a single. It was just a month ago, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and those are the two guys I've been working constantly with.
Okay, that's dope, bro. Shout out to Zion Lion, man. Like, it's very rare in the ghetto to see someone who does an instrument, especially someone who's on the young side. It's mostly like we see old ass niggas playing the instrument, and like that's like the aesthetic so far. So seeing a young G playing an instrument is very dope, bro. Shout out to Zion Lion. Do you have any closing statement for the people out there?
Do you? Yeah, do you. Whatever the odds may be, just do you. Stay true to yourself. Yeah.
Short and simple, my people. So come here and take trips to the moon with Iris McKnight, man. I'ma see you all on the next episode of Trips to the Moon with Iris McKnight. On this one, I had Zion Lion, an instrumentalist. He plays the trumpet, bro. The trumpet, bro. This ain't a joke, bro.